He is a decades-old symbol of Christmas here in New Orleans. And to spread a little cheer ahead of the holiday, we're going back in our archives. WWL-TV legend Frank Davis takes us to Canal Street, where Mister Bingle is waiting.
See, you got Santa and Frosty and Rudolph and Holly and Mistletoe, all traditional symbols of Christmas, right? But here in New Orleans, we got a special tradition of Christmas that's been around for about 40 years. Look at this, Mister Bingle.
He is Christmas. Mr. Bingle is just loved by the children, so they see him, they want to hug him, they just run up to him, and he really is almost as important as Santa.
Signified when the Christmas season was getting ready to start, when they put Mr. Bingle out.
Maison Blanche has him up there every year.
He comes around every Christmas.
Okay, now look, here's the deal. See, back in 1948, Mr. Bingle began as a piece of graphic artwork for a Maison Blanche ad. And then along comes a man named Oscar Eisentraut. And Oscar gives him a voice, and he gives him animation, and he gives New Orleans a tradition. Now that's what Maison Blanche tells us, okay? That's not what New Orleanians believe, right? Nah. See, they believe that Santa found him in the snow and put an ice cream cone on his head and gave him little holly wings so he could fly in a magic cane, and he sang a jingle, so he called him Mr. Bingle. That's what I believe. I don't care what y'all believe. Actually, the whole city of New Orleans believes in Mr. Bingle, because as kids, we grew up with him. He was there every Christmas, performing either in the Canal Street window at Maison Blanche or on television every evening at 5:30 during Christmas season. And back then, everybody could sing the Mr. Bingle jingle.
Jingle, 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 Mr. Jingle. I don't know it.
Jingle, jangle, jingle. Here comes
Mr. Bingle.
Oh, yeah, I knew that much.
Jingo, jango, jingo. Here comes Mr. Bingo. I don't know the rest.
Jingle, jingle, jingle. That was the stupidest song and got on my nerves.
So this Christmas, let's don't forget about Santa and Frosty and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But here in New Orleans, let's don't forget about Mr. Bingle either. Because I'm Frank Davis for Channel 4 Eyewitness News, and like me, this guy is naturally New Orleans. Hey, Mr. Bingle, can you handle my Christmas list for me? I mean, can you give it to Santa Claus? See, what I need is I need a new rod and reel, and I want some pots and pans. Hey, and I'm getting kind of big around the belly. How about a Jane Fonda record, huh? Or Richard Simmons, it don't matter. He's the New Orleans boy, you know what I mean?